Just go take a bath, dude. Like, this is a problem you can fix.
Well, I'm Matt.
And I'm Carter.
And welcome to It's Kind of a Gray Area.
The show where sometimes half the people on it are asleep.
That's true.
For some reason.
You guys may have noticed I'm in my sleeping attire. This is just how I sleep, in this chair.
Because again, we're not allowed to leave this room, so we have to sleep in these chairs.
Yeah, that's my corner over there.
Yeah.
But no, today's topic, it is much brighter out here.
Yeah, so today's shade is about dreams. Mm-hmm. Not the kind where you imagine growing up to be an astronaut, unless you fell asleep and had that dream, that was your dream. But no, this is the nocturnal type of dreams, or day, I guess, if you sleep during the day. This is the kind where you're asleep. These are the sleep dreams that we're talking about.
Yes.
Sleep dreams. Do dreams have meaning? That's the shade for today. A lot of people like to interpret dreams. There are dictionaries you can get where they break down different elements of your dream to see what they mean. Some people think dreams are prophetic, that they can predict the future. Mm-hmm. So we're going to get into all that, about whether or not we think that is true, or dreams are just weird movies that play in your head at night.
Yeah, I've thought for a long time that, like, you know when you have deja vu? All right, you kind of like, and you can almost predict the next few seconds. Have you had that?
Yeah.
Where you're like, this is so familiar. They're about to walk in the room, and like they'll walk in the room. You're like, oh, I knew it.
Yeah.
I would think like all those times, because I can't remember my dreams most of the time.
Right.
I mean, like 1% of the time I remember my dreams. So I think from time to time, people are gonna make fun of me for this, that you dream the future. Like, I think, because I think, like, you don't remember your dream, and then...
So you think that's where deja vu comes from?
Yeah, that future thing happens. You're just like, wait, I remember this. I dreamt this. They're going to walk in the room, or you're going to spill this, or, you're going to say this. And I've been pretty accurate with a couple of those things. Like, I've predicted up to the next 30 seconds exactly what was going to happen. And I'm like, this is crazy.
Right.
Like, there's no way. I was just like, well, due to predictions and chance, I know the next 30 seconds of what everyone's going to do.
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't know. But
not.
It's a thought. I'm not 100% on it, but it's a thought.
Yeah. Deja vu is interesting. Like, where does that come from?
I like how, 2 minutes and we've already skipped topics.
Now, what's weird to me, though, is the kind of deja vu you get of things that are just not possible to have happened before. Like, someone gets their leg cut off. Someone who currently has 2 legs gets one of those legs cut off. And you're like, I remember this happening, but clearly you didn't have another leg to get cut off.
Yeah.
So this could not possibly have happened before.
The next thing is they bleed a lot.
Right. Called it. Totally.
And then the T-Rex comes in. Oh, that was a dream. That was a dream.
Right. My most recent dream that I can remember is like me.
I'm fascinated by this stuff.
It was like me, my brother, and like a couple other people. I don't know, but my brain pulled them from somewhere. Mm-hmm. And we were being chased by terrorists. So we had to hole up in this abandoned airport. And so we're just on the top of this airport shooting down at them. And then they took out a rocket launcher and were firing that at the building. So then we had to evacuate the building, and we ran down to get into the car. And then the Falcon from Marvel, Captain America's best friend, he was there driving the getaway vehicle. So we hopped into that and then drove away. But as we were leaving the airport, it became obvious that we were in the middle of a desert somehow. And then we got we got to a gas station and stopped there. And then we had this like that kind of movie tension building where you're going through and looking at the guy at the register, and he's looking at you, and you're kind of suspicious of what's happening. And then apparently he called the terrorists, so then they showed up, and then we're fighting them from the gas station, and we escaped out the back door and then jumped into a waterfall to get away. And that's basically where I remember leaving off. But yeah, that dream featured a waterfall, but I don't think if you look up what waterfalls represent in dreams that it would be accurate for that dream at all.
That could be a prophetic dream. As far as you know, in 2 years, you're going to be in that situation.
I mean, I kind of want to look up elements of that dream and see.
I would like to interpret your dream.
Sure.
Not like scene by scene, but like overall, because I just, before this episode, I went on, I think like Dream Moods or dreamsmood.com,
Sure.
where you can actually look up and read all types of like you said, like waterfall. Okay, this, says that you are lacking or you are thinking about or you want this. So I'm going to say for your dream, you are lacking excitement and adventure in your life, and you are looking to achieve that.
I think dreams are more primal. I don't think it's like, you know what, I really want cookies, and then you like have a dream about eating a bunch of cookies. I think this is more probably fear based. I think most dreams are probably based on like things that we're worried about or thinking about a lot, whether it's like something we really want or something we're really afraid of, thinking about some problem I'm avoiding or something, and it's manifesting like that. And I've also, have you ever like become conscious of the fact that you're dreaming while you're dreaming?
One time, this is one of those dreams I'll remember my entire life. I think we all have a few of those.
Right.
I dreamt, that I was like at the Grand Canyon, which I've never been to Grand Canyon. It's on my bucket list.
Right.
Before I die. And so probably at the end of my life,
maybe it's how you die.
Maybe that's how I die. So I was at the Grand Canyon, and I realized I was dreaming, and I was like, oh, people always talk about this. I'm so excited. So I was at the edge of the Grand Canyon. I was like, I'm going to fly. I am going to fly in my dream, which I've never done before. And some people fly all the time, and they're superheroes, and like I don't get that. My older brother always says, like, yeah, I dreamt I was a superhero. I had this power, and I think you have those dreams too.
Oh yeah, every now and then.
I never do. I think there was one other time I dreamt I was like a superhero, and I had like crappy powers. But in this dream, I was like, I'm gonna fly. I'm so excited. This never happens. And I was like, I like spread my arms or Superman did, or I can't remember exactly. And I jumped off the Grand Canyon, and I just fell, and I just kept falling, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I woke up right when I hit the ground.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, even in my literal wildest dreams, I can't fly. I have low self-esteem. I don't need interpretation for this.
Right. Yeah, for me,
so
whenever I fly in a dream, it's never like Superman, like you just like take off like a jet or something. It's always like very natural feeling. It's like swimming, where I'll like jump and I'm just kind of floating, and then I can like move my arms and like get a little bit higher.
Kind of keep going.
Yeah, it just feels very natural, where it's like, oh yeah, like why don't I do this more? Like I can totally fly.
Maybe now you told me that I'll know how to in my next dream.
Yeah, I've become conscious of my dreaming twice. One time I don't really remember. The other time I was at school, and I don't know, something felt weird about it, and I thought I might be dreaming. So then I ran outside, and the school was in the middle of like New York City, which I did not go to school in New York City. So I saw that and was like, okay, yeah, this is a dream. And then I tried to fly, but I was so excited about the fact that I was dreaming that I just woke up. And that pretty much has happened anytime that I've almost realized I was dreaming, is I just get too excited and then it wakes me up completely.
Man, that sucks.
But it is really weird how you actually become conscious of the fact that you're dreaming.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre. I think if a dream is capable of predicting the future,
yes,
it has just the same capacity that you already do of predicting the future.
It's true, because it's still your brain.
Yeah, I don't think it's like some like external thing from you giving you insight into the universe. Mm-hmm. I think if you think something's going to happen and then it ends up happening, that was just your guess. But when it's a dream, you feel like it's something that was given to you, because you're not controlling it in the same way where you're thinking like, what might happen in this situation? In a dream, it just kind of comes up to you and you don't really give any input on it. So it feels like someone's handing you like a vision of the future, when it's really just your best prediction. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do the rock, paper, scissors. Yes. So once again, I'm going to say they don't really have meaning outside of what we choose for them to mean.
And I'm going to say they have deep, deep meaning. You should control your life according to that.
Okay.
I'm going all the way with it.
Sure.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Boom! They have deep, deep meaning and should control and affect every decision in your life.
Why not?
So, Carter, going back to one of our previous episodes, our past one, our last one, this was kind of on topic with that. So, would you rather, only, this is a mess. We're not cutting this. We're going right into it. Would you rather only shower once a week, all right, with hot water,
okay,
or shower every day, but you only have cold water.
How cold is this cold water?
Not ice, but you know, like when you turn, if you guys have ever done this, turn your shower all the way to cold, that cold.
Right.
Yeah, not like obscenely cold, just cold, hot. That's the gauge.
This is another one of those would you rathers that I've sadly lived out.
Oh, yeah, because you've had some interesting living situations.
Interesting is a way to put it.
Yes.
I once lived for probably like a month or two without hot water. I think 2 months, yeah. And I did not elect to just not shower because it was cold water. I would choose to shower every day with cold water because I've done that, and it's worth it to get a shower every day. I would not want to have to wait until like once a week. And really fun fact, a long time ago during like the Middle Ages or whenever.
So no one now, don't get offended.
Like whenever the Vikings first started coming over, or a little bit after that, I guess. But the English were complaining because they were losing women to the Vikings because the Vikings, as part of their culture, would like groom their hair and shower daily and like change clothes. And so the British...
Women tend to like that.
Yeah, the British were all upset because they were like, we can't compete with that. It's like, just go take a bath, dude. Like, this is a problem you can fix. Like, I get maybe you don't have more than one set of clothes, so that's difficult. But you can at least clean yourself. Well, I just thought that was really funny that they were upset because... like their women were choosing other men because they were well groomed, and they were mad that the other people were well groomed.
That's really funny.
Yeah,
and not surprising.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, I would do the same thing, man.
You would just
I would go with the Vikings. Yeah, no, I would go with the Vikings because they're more well groomed. Yeah, I would shower every day with cold water rather than shower once a week with hot water. Absolutely.
Right.
I did the little, couple weeks of just a cold shower before because, I heard like health benefits and everything for it and, different aspects. You guys can Google it or Bing it. It's pretty interesting, surprising. But, it wasn't horrible. You kind of get used to it after like the third shower, honestly. Mm-hmm. Hot water is always great and nice, but,
you can get used to anything.
You can get used to it. Yeah, you'd be surprised. So, yeah, I think we both go with that.
Yeah, we would both shower with cold water.
Yep, separately. And we found out that dreams have deep, deep meanings that you should live your lives according
to the universe, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all we found out today.
Yeah, that's it. You want to find out more, go to different episodes.
Yeah. We figure out a lot of things in different episodes. Literally, each episode is about us figuring something out. So if you want to figure out more stuff, go check out those other episodes, and you'll figure things out as we figure them out. Go figure.
I knew you were going to say that. But in the meantime, remember to push the notification bell and do other things.
Right.
But in the meantime, remember to comment, like, and push that subscribe button so you don't miss out.
Mm-hmm. And keep your dreams to yourself so people don't realize how crazy you are.
Ring the notification bell.
Mm-hmm. Sleep in other people's beds so you can see what they dream about.
And use a noisemaker at night to drown out all those voices. And as always,
IKAGA. Yup.
Yay!